morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquor Kenobi. Before we get started, I would like you guys please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. And I promise you guys that I will get my channel to look better, man. All right. So now we got that out of the way. Let's talk about this. Now there has been we saw that there's an interview, a recent interview that happened with Rachel Zegler, and let's see what we have. Rachel Zegler attempts to walk back Snow White criticism in an interview with polished Disney PR spin. So she's trying to make a comment on her remarks of what she has said in the past and what she's done, and that damaged not only herself but damaged the movie. So let's see how this works. So to me right now, I don't think this ain't gonna work. So let's read the article and you guys let me know what you guys think. Rachel Zegler, the star of Disney's live-action Snow White, appeared to be walking back her controversial comments about the original 1937 animated classic in a recent interview, but in a way that felt more careful, crafted by corporate PR rather than a genuine change of heart. In a recent interview with Vogue Mexico, Zegler rebranded the backlash against the film and her earlier remarks as a sign of passion from fans. Sure. Now, this is what she said. I aim to protect people's sentiments toward this film as passion. What an honor to be a part of something that people feel so passionately about. We're not always going to agree with everyone who surrounds us, and we all can do as our best. She said this in Spanish because in the article that I saw, her article had it all in Spanish, so I translated it in English. So I am Hispanic. I'm not. I can understand a lot of it, but I can talk not much. And writing, I could read good, but I'm not very good at writing. So it happens. While this may sound like a diplomatic reason, it sharply contrasts with her tone a few months ago when the Snow White remake first came under fire. Zegler originally criticized the 1937 classic, calling it dated and referring to the prince as someone who literally stalks Snow White. She dismissed the original storyline by saying it's not 1937 anymore, and very evidently so, signaling her disapproval of the film's core themes. She balked at the idea of Snow White's primary dream being finding true love, as though true love and happiness isn't something anyone should aspire to. Now, by labeling fan backlash as passion, Zegler is attempting to reframe the conversation in a more positive light, a classic corporate PR tactic. Instead of directly addressing her past comments or ensuing an apology, she's chosen to reinterpret the criticism as rooted in love for the original film rather than disapproval of her. Now I can tell you, man, that what they're trying to do, they're trying to get people to accept her whatever apology she's making, and trying to have people to go please watch this movie. Now, me, I do not want to watch this movie in particular, but I know that I'm sure I don't know if you guys want me to review this. Now, I will ask you guys if you want me to watch this movie and review it. If you guys want me to review this movie, I will go watch this movie and review it. But I did it on Brave New World, and I said it was fine the movie, but to me I just felt uncomfortable spending my money on that movie. But this is even worse. But I would, if I am gonna go review this movie and watch it, I rather watch it not on IMAX. I will not watch it on IMAX. I will not. I will watch it on regular filming. No IMAX, nothing. So that is my take on it. So the shifted tone from defiant into diplomatic. While Zegler was first cast as Snow White, her statements were bold, defiant, and unapologetic. She made headlines for declaring, "Yes, I am playing Snow White. No, I am not bleaching my skin for the role." A comment that sparked widespread debate, even though there was no significant public call for her to do so. I'm going to say this. I've got no problem with Rachel Zegler playing the role. Okay. But the problem is, it's not just her comments of what is she said, her backlashing of Trump supporters and all that. It's the story. The story is the problem. They're trying to combine a Grimm's Tale Snow White with Disney Snow White. You can't do that. The Grimm's Tale Snow White, we had that on Snow White and the Huntsman. We had that tale right there. That's perfect. And then you have Disney Snow White. We had that as well. Now, there were other movies in the middle. There were other movies that kind of interpreted Snow White. I forgot the movie titles they were, but it worked. But it's like this, combining it, that's something that they shouldn't have been doing. If you're going to do a Walt Disney Snow White remake, then do it based on Walt Disney Snow White remake. Do it based on that. Don't try to change the story, because when I looked at the last trailer, it felt like that she did not need no saving from Prince Charming or whatever. It was just wrong. So then she goes, says this: what an honor to be part of something that people feel so passionately about. Zegler now says a sharp contrast to her previous dismals of the original film. So now, here we go, we're here. Invoking the identity to shift the narrative. So in her interview with Vogue Mexico, she said this: I understand that the conversation comes from the community not wanting to be seen as a monolith, but the reality of being Latino and working in his industry is that we try to represent the entire diaspora, she said. I know where I've been, I represent it in my narrative, and I carry it on my heart every day. No one can ever tell me that it's not a part of me. So this is the thing, dude. It's not that people are upset. People may be upset with the heritage that's going on in the movie, but it's me. For me, I'm not. I don't care if you got an Hispanic actress playing a white character. I've got no problem with that. It's like I said before. You got to make sure the story is right. You got to represent the source material. That's what you have to do. Like the dwarves, for example. You had live action dwarves that had the opportunity to play in this movie. But of course, because of Peter Dinklage, he ruined that chance. He ruined that chance for many dwarf actors to play in other live action projects, like Time Bandits and the real Snow White. And that's why they made the CGI dwarves, which was ridiculous. And that spending more money on it. So to me, that's just wrong. But like I said, what really upset people about this and why people may not want to go see this movie is because of this comment right here of what she said about Trump supporters. I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Another 4 years of hatred, learning us towards a world and I do not want to live in, leading us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in, leading us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want, leading us towards in a world that is what is fearful. I should be this shocked, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who awoke fear this morning. I am here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us. In forging a new path forward, this loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. I echo Ethel Kane's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. That's what a lot of people are hating right now. Actors like her should not be involved with political nonsense. If you get yourself involved with political nonsense, bro, that is how you're gonna be shown as a bad actress in real life. as a bad person in real life. And that's something that's something that actors like her need to learn. You cannot you cannot be talking political nonsense. You keep that to yourself. But if you want to open up out there, you go ahead. But I warn you, people will hate you for it, and people already have started to hate you. So with this interview that she's doing with Disney, with Vogue Mexico, that's not going to work. It's not going to convince people to go watch this movie, man. And I know it's not. But like I said before, if you guys want me to watch this movie, I will watch it and review it. But it's up to you guys if you don't want me to do this, Bo, because I really don't want to watch this movie. But if you guys want me to watch it, Bo, I'll watch it. I'll watch it just to help you amuse you guys. So that's gonna be for it for this article. So again, thank you all for watching this video. So please, I would like you guys to please share this video and post a comment below and let me know your thoughts about this. Whether you guys believe that that this interview is helping people to go watch this movie or if it's not. And like I said before, if you want me to go watch this movie and review it, I'll go do it. I will go. I'll hate it, but I'll go just for you guys. So, thank you all again for watching this video, and thank you all for being part of this channel. And I will see you all until next time. Bye, everyone.